Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. It is Thursday, the 15th of February. The main stories today: Wayne Rooney has had another child. Well, Wayne Rooney hasn't had another child. Colleen has given birth to their fourth child today. And obviously, big Toffee TV fans because they've called it Cass after myself. They've actually called it Cass Mac Rooney. So we've taken Cass, taking a bit of Ped's name, McPartland, and adding Rooney on the end. Obviously, avid watchers of Toffee TV, so big thanks to Wayne. Now, in all seriousness, congratulations to Wayne and Colleen on the birth of another Evertonian. Gonna have some side when all four Rooneys are running around Goodison Park, bossing it. I don't know whether Wayne hasn't gone to Dubai, or doesn't look like he has. So have a rest. If you're not in Dubai, Wayne, have a rest with your new child. Moving on, big news, and really one that it disappoints me on one level, but it kind of makes me go, well, at least we looked. And that is Sports Bild, the German newspaper, are reporting that Thomas Tuchel was approached by Everton in November to become the new manager, but he didn't fancy it at the time. I don't blame him. We were struggling, and as much as I love Thomas Tuchel and really wanted him to take over, I don't know whether that would have been the right time for him. I think if we're going to get a manager like Tuchel or a manager like Fonseca or someone like that, I think they need to come in the summer when they can get to grips with the club and the players, because you don't really want to come in when the pressure's right on you, and it was right on us in November. It's unclear whether Everton are going to try and go back for him in the summer. I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know whether Bayern Munich is the job that he'll get, or maybe Arsenal if Wenger goes, because he's a top coach. We'll have to just see where he ends up. But on one hand, like I say, it gives me some heart that they did actually look at a manager like Tuchel, like I say, who's an up-and-coming top coach, and didn't just go, let's just go for Sam Allardyce. Obviously, it's going to be dead interesting, I think, in the summer, what Everton do. I'm not convinced they'll change Sam Allardyce, but if they do, it'll be interesting to see where they go, because there isn't that many jumping out at you. You can throw Eddie Howe out there. He doesn't jump out at me. Paulo Fonseca, it's great. The Zorro mask, it's exciting, it's romantic. Is it what we need? Could he do it here? Don't know. Marco Silva, obviously, we bid for him a few times and prepared to pay, £20 million for him. He's available now. That one's the one that you kind of look and go, well, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense if they go for him. But I don't know whether they would. And this is a fella that's won 15 games in English football. Is he the man to turn us round? Is he the man to say, this is the plan? I'm going to take you forward and you're going to play fast, exciting football, and we're going to challenge to get in those Champions League places, as difficult as that may be. That's what I'm going to do. I just don't know. Sean Dyche, we didn't go for him last time and it was wide open. So it's going to be really interesting. And, if they're keeping Sam Allardyce, then do they come out and say, we're keeping him, end the story, and put it to bed? It's one of those. I suppose he's on an audition, Allardyce. If he wins more than he loses between now till the end of the season, maybe he'll get another year, but who knows? Other news, Sandro Ramirez has apparently spoken to the Spanish press and said, surprise, surprise, he wants to stay at Sevilla. This is a fella that has played 15 times in all competitions for Everton, scoring one goal, and just as being frozen out. And I suppose that was the danger when he goes back to Spain. He's probably never going to want to come back here. Obviously, that's going to be dependent on whether Seville pay whatever money we want for him. I'm imagining Everton will want between 10 and 15 million for him with the contract and everything else. It'll be a pity if he goes out the door and we haven't had a go with him, have a good look at him again. He might not be able to do it in England. It might just be too fast for him and too physical. He's had a decent start for Seville. He got a penalty in the first game. I know last week he came on and had an assist. He was only on the pitch about 12 minutes, I think. So he's obviously comfortable in La Liga. Disappointing if he goes out the door and he hasn't done it for us, but what can you do? So yeah, again, it's another wait and see, isn't it, with him? Following on yesterday's link with PSV winger, I'm not even going to say his name, you know the one, Ped talked about him. Everton have also been linked with a teammate of his, Herving Lozano, who's a Mexican wide player. He scored 13 goals in 21 games this season in the Dutch league. Why we keep getting linked with wingers, I've no idea. We've got probably one of our best, if not our best winger. I'll call him Walcott a winger and call him Walcott a wide striker. In Adam Ola-Lukman on loan out at obviously Leipzig at the moment. We've got Yannick Bolasie still in the club. So I don't know. And obviously, is it Steve Walsh? Are these just tenuous links? Are these just the newspapers going, yeah, let's do him. Let's have a look at him. Because apparently Everton had scouts at Porto-Liverpool game yesterday looking at the centre-back. Vallecano, is it? The centre-back. Could be 5-0 swerving. Because I think he's out of contract in the summer, or he hasn't got long left on his contract. So I don't know whether it's just a case of information gathering or there's a genuine interest in these players. But, you know, hopefully there's a strategy behind it, because the players we brought in from abroad so far haven't really been given a go. I mean, seeing footage of them over in Dubai, I've seen more pictures of Davy Klaassen in the last day than I've seen in the last 3 months. See Nikola Vlasic there as well. So hopefully those players are going to get a little bit of a go between now and the end of the season, and they can stake their claim and see whether they're good enough. But we'll have to wait and see. That's basically it for today. So there you go. Check it out tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, drop us a subscribe. I'll see you soon on Toffee TV.